Okay, so in this video, we're gonna talk about how ridiculous preps are, and like what's up with like Aeropostale, Abercrombie and Fitch, and all that stupid stuff,
Hollister.
and Hollister, and wearing those pop collars making you look like a fucking douchebag. Oops, did I say that? Oh well. What do you think about Aeropostale?
I can't even go in there because the minute you walk in there, you get a stupid headache because they have so much perfume around.
What do you think about Abercrombie?
I can't even think about it.
I think that they make image of people. You have to be this tiny little blonde girl who just like gets her way with everything, and like mommy and daddy pays for everything. I'm sorry. You're in the real world. Mommy and daddy can't always pay for everything. Mommy and daddy don't always pay for everything. And I'm sorry, but why pay $100 for a pair of ripped jeans that you can rip yourself? I mean, like, seriously.
Or why would you pay $100 to $150 for a pair of ugly boots that are
like Uggs?
Like Uggs that are ugly, that just tear apart. Yes, they are worn, but you can go to Target and get the same thing for like $10.
And then knock people down for having fake ones because
I know,
I
hate that.
The fake ones are way better.
And
they
they're more
last
comfortable.
longer.
I mean, seriously.
The designer ones, it's just gay.
I mean, come on, guys. What's up with the pop collars? You
I mean,
look ridiculous.
And that's another thing.
It's like
That's another thing.
that.
That's another I can't stand. You just said that's gay, but you said it in a bad way. But really, gay people are amazing.
I know,
Yeah.
gay people are amazing.
But you said that was gay. Like I hate when people say that.
It was stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
and another thing I cannot stand is when they use their little slang like OMG, WTF. I mean,
LOL.
oh, my mom does that all the time. It gets on my nerves.
But yeah, whatever. I mean, I can understand if like you just like how it looks, but you don't have to get the attitude like you're so much better than people who look different just because you think you're normal and we're not. Yeah, so we're like dressing how we feel comfortable. So we've got like makeup on our face and like all this other awesome shit. We do what we like.
But that's another thing. We're not doing this to like get on your nerves. We understand that this is what you want to do, but we can't stand those ones that act like they're better than everybody else and they go around and like put people down. Like if I see someone, like if I see a prep standing up for somebody that is like us, I will look up to her. But if there's a girl like walking around the mall with her head held high, like with her little boobs out, like I'm better than you, then I'm not gonna look up to her.
And then it's telling us that because of how we look, that we are complete idiots. I mean, seriously, guys, that's just not cool. I mean, you probably are gonna be like, why are girls talking about preps? You're just like saying that stuff just because we're so much better. You're jealous of how we
want
look.
to be like us.
But then again, when people make videos about emo people, they act the same way. Like,
I mean, I'm not emo.
I don't have a problem. I'm not emo.
I'm not goth.
I'm not goth. I'm not emo. I'm not
I'm a
teen. I'm
mechanic.
Sage, and I dance.
I'm a mechanic. I'm Brittany, and I'm joining the military.
I'm Emily. I'm a soccer player, and
We're all homeschooled.
yeah.
Well, I was until I hit college.
And that's another thing I can't stand. They stand out there and they think their fathers are going to buy everything for them. And they're just going to make their way through buying things. I've worked my butt off to even try to get into the schools I want. And, like, to get where I am in my ballet career, per se. And they just go around and say, oh, I want these boots, and get them. They don't even try anything with their life.
Like, the people who parents, like, you get a car for your sweet 16. I mean, come on, parents. This is directed towards you, too. You're the ones that are, like, raising your kids to, like, not know any better. And, yeah, we're in, like, a depression right now.
Repression.
We're in a depression.
Still the repression.
And recession.
Recession.
I mean, like, come on, guys. You're not teaching your kids how to work. You're not teaching them how to be responsible. When they're having kids,
They're
I
gonna
mean,
fucking
they're just gonna come running to mommy and daddy, and then your kids are like, your kids just won't be there. And
You're talking
how would
too loud.
you feel if if like you are a grandparent and your kids can't hold a job because you raised them to not be able to hold a job? I mean, come on, guys. You're gonna be in your like 60s, 70s, or older, and your kids are gonna be like, Mommy, Daddy, I need you to do this because I don't have a job still because you spoiled them. Yeah, being spoiled every once in a while is cool, but come on.
I know I get spoiled. Like there's a difference for being spoiled with stuff or spoiled with love. I am spoiled with so much love for my parents. I love my parents so much. And sometimes I feel like they're really hard on me, but really I just know that they're like just trying to help me in my life. And like just like they have taught me to think things, and sometimes I don't very much believe what they say. Like but they have raised me to have my own thoughts, but these girls don't have thoughts of their own whatsoever.
Yeah, like we think for ourselves. We don't go with what's in. I mean,
I mean, when people say, "Oh, you're so much in style," I get mad and I just want to. I can't
like
stand it.
we're our own people. And I mean, yeah, you probably think all three of us are sisters. We've grown up since we were little. And yeah, we do kind of act alike, but that doesn't mean we have our own clique like all the preppy people do. And they don't let people in their clique unless they look like them, they act like them. And then the popular girls, I mean, seriously, like, I, I'm not gonna get into it because it's just ridiculous and people don't accept you for who you are anymore. Like, girls and boys, come on, accept everybody. I mean, we should all just be a loving family. You may not think that. Yeah, sure, you're thinking, oh, what about the murderers? What about like,
Rapist.
the rapists and all the other stupid people? Well, maybe if they had a little love in their life, they wouldn't be that way. Maybe if their parents hadn't spoiled the shit out of them, or like messed with their heads so bad, or abused them. I mean, come on.
I've had encounters with these girls. Like, I go to a very like classy ballet school, and there were these girls who were put in a lower level because they couldn't dance very well, and they got mad, and they were like, "Why aren't we in the higher level?" And the only reason they said that was because they had money.
I'm a trade.
And there was this little girl, and she's just the most amazing dancer I've ever seen, and she's like 9, and she has a birthmark on her face. And they were in the bathroom, and we were all dressing to get ready to go into ballet, and they're all, "Oh, you're ugly, you have those marks on your face, no guy will ever want you," calling her ugly and stuff. And this girl just started break down and cry, and she was 9, and all she wanted to do was just dance, and that just made me so mad. And I just walked up to them and just started flipping out on them, and it just made me so mad. I mean, you're going to a dance school and you just walk up to a 9-year-old that just wants to dance
And tell them
and tell them that they're ugly because of something they can't help. I mean, she just had a birthmark, and this girl was absolutely adorable. And whenever ever I see anything like that with my friends, just random people, I have to stand up for them. Like, it made me so mad. I'm done.
It's just ridiculous of how shallow most girls are now. Because they see it in the magazines, they see it with their parents, they see it with everything, and they think that, oh, that's how I'm supposed to act. Well, girls and guys,
Oh, and for the guys, if you meet a girl who's actually nice, but you meet a blonde, blue-eyed cheerleader, don't go for the cheerleader. She's usually a slut.
That's a stereotype, though.
it is.
I've seen. That's another thing I can't stand, stereotypes, because they brainwash you and just think like, "Oh, dumb blondes."
Yeah, but
Like when I say something stupid, "Oh, are you naturally blonde?" I know some smart blondes.
yeah, like I love blondes, but I mean,